3 weeks before our wedding, I found out my fiancé of 4 years wasn't real. We met at a coffee shop in Chicago Pert, the classic rom-com beginning. Alex was charming, successful, and seemed completely transparent about his life. Investment banker, Harvard graduate, only child whose parents had died in a car accident when he was in college. I fell hard and fast. He knew everything about me, my childhood trauma, my career dreams, my deepest fears. Meanwhile, I proudly showed him off to everyone in my life. My friends adored him. My grandmother gave him her vintage wedding ring to propose with. The cracks started appearing when we began wedding planning. Alex was oddly resistant to inviting any friends or colleagues. I'd rather keep it intimate, he'd say. His passport mysteriously went missing when we discussed our honeymoon. Then came the strange phone calls he'd take outside, speaking in hushed tones. I am not proud of what I did next, but something felt wrong. There was nothing suspicious, Pert almost too clean, like it had been sanitized, but I noticed an app with a different name in the account settings, Michael Donovan. My heart racing, I searched that name online. Nothing matched Alex's story. I dug deeper, found social media accounts, Sandbase, completely different life. Not an investment banker, but a pharmaceutical sales rep. Not from Boston, but from Milwaukee. Not an orphan. Paired. His parents were very much alive, with a family Christmas photo posted just months ago. Most devastating of all, his profile listed him as in a relationship with someone named Rebecca, per 3 of the 4 years he'd been with me. When confronted, he broke down completely. Cansta. Alex was the persona he'd created years ago, part to the successful, confident man he wished he was. He'd been living a double life, maintaining relationships in 2 different cities. The business trips where he'd turn off his phone due to client confidentiality were actually his time with her. But I chose you, he said through tears. I was going to end things with Rebecca after the wedding. You are the one I really love. I called off the wedding 3 weeks before our date. Returned gifts, canceled vendors, explained to confused relatives that the man they'd welcomed into our family didn't actually exist. The hardest part wasn't losing Alex Parent. It was mourning someone who was never real in the first place. I grieved not just the relationship, but my own judgment. How had I missed so many signs? My grandmother insisted on taking back her ring, not to keep it from me, but because she had something to say to him. At 87, she drove 2 hours to his actual workplace and demanded he face her. No one knows what she said, but she returned with her ring and a strange sense of peace. Some men spend their whole lives running from themselves, she told me. You deserve someone who stays. 6 months later, I received a letter from Rebecca. She'd discovered everything too. We met for coffee, Parent, at a different shop, Parent, and shared our stories. We weren't the first women he'd deceived, and probably won't be the last. Today I run background checks on every date. My friends think it's excessive. I think it's the price of trusting again. If you want to hear what my grandmother said to him when she took back her ring, share this video.